Hello YouTubers and welcome to the Budget Stacker. Today I'm going to talk about my local coin shop woes. I live in a very populated area in Southern California, and when I kind of revigorated my stacking and kind of got into this a little while ago, I was kind of surprised. I couldn't really find any local coin shops of the type like you see. Yankee has Tim, T has Sheri, Spegtacular has the coin guy, and even the Silver Joker, who is sad to hear he's not going to be making as many videos. He has his own great guy as well too. They're all still going there, having a great time going and checking out the selection. Maybe I had unrealistic expectations, but I have had a little trouble kind of finding a local coin shop. So I've been pretty much buying online for the most part. It does give you the opportunity to kind of shop around, but still didn't have that local connection. I did recently though find one that is promising, and I bought a little silver. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my local coin shop woes. Maybe you have the similar situation. Maybe you got great shops in your area, and if you do, be thankful for that. But it's good to, of course, shop online. It's many great bullion dealers out there, but it's also good to have a local place as well too. And that's what I've been striving for, and I think I found one that I kind of like. So if you want to find out more about my local coin shop woes and how I think I found one I kind of like, I'll talk to you soon with this video. So stay tuned, because here we go. Well, alrighty then. I'm going to talk a little bit today about my local coin shop woes. As I mentioned in the intro, I do live in a fairly populated area. So after I kind of started getting into reinvigorating stacking in a serious way, obviously I watched a lot of YouTube videos and saw those great interviews with some local coin shops, and I just got this in, or I just got that in. They had these cases full of silver and gold, and that looked so cool. So I was kind of thinking I want to find one of those myself. It is great to kind of get some cool bullion with all the online dealers we do have now. Very, very convenient. You do have to buy usually $200 at minimum to get that free shipping, but sometimes you can find things that you can only find there, at least initially. So like this cowboy round, I think that was initially Scottsdale was offering just SD bullion. So some great pieces there and great experiences with the online dealers, but I was really kind of thinking I really needed to have a good relationship with some local coin shop. And that was my quest. So I went out and I remember when I first bought silver, I did buy some American Silver Eagles. This was a long time ago. And I remember the place that I bought it. Silver and gold, silver in particular, I think, they were just having been offered for sale for just a couple of years, and dating myself a little bit. But yeah, it was. I came in and other people were buying gold, and I just wanted some silver. So the guy just not too happy with me, but yeah, he was okay. He just got me what I asked for, and it was I started out with 3 Silver Eagles, and that was someplace in a certain area, and I realized that place was still open. So it's been a long time, and there's different people there now. The place looked a little different, but it was the same exact place. So I went there and got to get buzzed to get in. There was multiple tables, so they sell a lot of bullion and coins, probably more bullion, I think. And I went in there, got buzzed in. A gentleman helped me, and my wife came with me as well. And we they kind of asked me, "What are you looking for?" So I kind of told them some silver, maybe just some. I didn't really have a great idea. I didn't expect to be asked that. I kind of was hoping I could go into a place and just kind of look and see what they had. But yeah, he pretty much was at a little table behind some glass partition, top security kind of place. So I told him I was looking for some silver, maybe some generic stuff, and he brought me out some browns and a few bars. So we ended up buying some stuff there. Price was okay. The receipt and everything was nice. But I kind of missed that experience of being able to go in and kind of check out, what they had. We went around to a few other places, and I did find this one shop. It was a coin shop. It was kind of in a little more affluent area, and we went in. They did have about 2 cases that essentially were bullion products. The rest of it was all collectibles. The gentleman was having a intense conversation with a client, so I was just waiting. There was a young girl there, but I think it was summertime, and I think she might have been the owner's daughter. And she at one point asked us if she could help us. So I looked at a Britannia that I saw in the case. I thought, hey, can you tell me how much that is? Because I want to get an idea of how much they charged. And she went to somebody in the back and got a quote for me, and it was like $2.50 to $3 over what normal prices would be for that. So I realized this is not a store for stackers. Maybe they're just blowing me off because they didn't have enough time, but I just wasn't going to get a good deal there, so I decided to get rid of that as an option. We just ended up leaving, but that one did have at least the cases, and they had some big old kilo bars and regular size bars and 10-ounce bars, so at least they had something. We also then went to another location and tried to find a store. I think it was a Saturday, and I went to one store. It was closed. I thought they were going to be open, but I found out later was that they opened up later, but wasn't there. So we went around, started going home, and then lo and behold, we saw another coin shop in that same city, and we went inside. And the first impression when you went inside is the place reeked of cigarettes. I mean, not just a nice subtle scent, extreme cigarette smoke smell. Nobody was smoking, so it must be somebody who was smoking a lot in the store and constantly. So I think one of the owners was the smoker, not the one that I was dealing with. He was cool. It did end up buying some silver. They had 2 cases. Well, maybe really 1 case of bullion. The rest of it was all collectible stuff, all nicely laid out, but wasn't really collecting then. I was looking more for bullion. So I went ahead and checked it out. He had some old Canadian coins, and he had some Morgans. They were a little heftier price than I was. Well, I wasn't really into Morgans. I was looking more for higher silver content at the time. And so we ended up, buying the Canadians. He also had some junk silver, but that's pretty much it. He didn't have a big selection of silver, bullion, stacking type stuff. So friendly guy. I had someone there with him. I think maybe as kind of a bodyguard friend. But yeah, that was okay. It's just my wife. My wife's asthmatic, so when we went into that store, she practically had a reaction. Thankfully, the gentleman who was there on Saturday was not the smoker, because it wasn't so bad. Uh, so I checked out. The deal was okay. Just I wasn't really thinking that was going to be a great shop, because every now and then my wife might want to join me, and boy, the scent of cigarettes was so thick. I looked to see if there's nicotine stains on the wall, but there wasn't. But boy, yeah, it was really, really strong. So a little too much for us. But this last Saturday, I did go to, and I didn't get this tube when I went there, but I did go to essentially that first coin shop that we were trying to go to, that when we went to was closed. What I realized is they actually open later, and I probably read it somewhere just on the spur of the moment, just forgot. But what happened is we actually got there again a little bit too early. Apparently they open at noon, and we got there like 11:45. So I thought, oh, maybe this place is closed all the time. So we went up there, and the sign said it was... sorry, I have a little problem getting these guys out. I hate to touch them, but okay, let's do that. So it said closed, but when I looked in there, there was a gentleman in there, so I kind of just peered in, and he buzzed me in. So I get these guys out here. Okay, well, they're stuck. But he buzzed me in, and sorry, coin situation here. Sorry. Okay. Now they're ruined. All right. Anyway, I'll just show you these guys here and unlodge those guys later. But he did buzz me in. He said we said, oh, your sign says closed, and he mentioned, well, I don't actually open for 15 minutes, and I offered to come back, but he was okay with letting us in. He was just taking off some things from the counter. He did have some items out, but he had some items out, which was nice. More collectible stuff. He did also then ask me what I was looking for. Kind of gave him some general ideas. I asked him if he had any maples. He first showed me, I told him I was in a stacking, he showed me some half-ounce silver, which I wasn't that interested in. Then I got him that more specific quote, and he did show me and brought out these 2010 Canadian maples. So yeah, I was hoping maybe bring out something more recent, but yeah, these were pretty nice. At the time, I didn't see any milk spotting, just with the lighting in the store. Later on, I did find that there were some that did have a little milk spotting. I mean, it's 2010. I don't believe the Canadian Mint came out with their Mint Shield technology until, I think it was 2018. So that in itself seemed a little surprising, but when I got them home, though, I did realize there was a little milk spotting. This is one of them here. Now, normally you'd think, oh my God, that's bad. You got some milk spotted stuff. But since this is the first time I ever bought from this particular place, it's kind of comforting, actually, because now I know it's real silver. Odd part about milk spotting on silver. But yeah, that is a confirmation that I really did get some real silver. See, this one's got a little spot on the corner. Most of them don't, so they might have like a little bit of a spot on the corner, but most of them are pretty doggone good. As I did the math later when I got home, these were $27 a piece, so built-in tax into the price. It was just a straight $27 cash. Actually did pretty doggone good on this. It was like, it ends up, when you do the math, at the time, for the spot price, it was about $1.34 over spot. So not so bad to, even if it has a few of them that just have that, or like this other one here that, this is the most pronounced one. I think that's the one I just had. No, it's not the one before. But it wasn't a bad deal at all. So I'm going to definitely go back to this store again. He was quoting a price for Constitutional, again, that I thought, oh, it's a little higher than normal. But when I did the math, because he built in the tax into the price, it's actually pretty good too. So I think I found a place that I can go to. Gentleman was friendly. I did catch him before he opened, so I didn't get to see how much he normally has out there. Has a lot of collectibles and everything in there too. But he is open on Saturdays, which is very important for me because I can't go during the week. And I think I found a place that I can check out. I might end up going back to the nicotine drenched place eventually too, because their deal wasn't too bad. But I think at least I found a couple where there's some selection out. That's what I really like. I want to go into a place and kind of check out, see what they got, and see if it's something that I can purchase. So yeah, I do have a little. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I got 10 of these from him. And I think that it did come out pretty good. They're pretty nice coins. The price is so close to spot. Even with a little milk spotting, this is going to, this is, 40% of filling this tube, which of course is, a Canadian maple tube, which is appropriate. So I want to go back there and get some more maples. I might even go back and get some more Constitutional. It's really cool to find a place that is open when I am available, which is Saturdays. So yeah, I'm going to go back. I feel like I might have found a local coin shop that I can hopefully visit and frequent more often. The great thing about a local coin shop, you don't have any minimums to kind of hit. In this case, they work the tax into the price as far as I know, so that worked out good. They only take cash, all the ones that I've been looking at, which is fine because I want to convert that fiat currency into real money. Yeah, I think this one I'm going to visit again and get some good deals and develop a relationship with a local coin shop owner. He seemed to go back into his vault and then just whatever I was looking for he'd bring out, so I'm sure he probably also purchases as well. But anyway, finally, I think I've got a local coin shop that I can go in and check out some stuff on. He wasn't quite open all the way, so I'm assuming once he got opened, he would have more stuff out that I can check out to see if he's got anything that's kind of cool. But anyway, that's my local coin shop woes. Hopefully getting a little better. I'm not sure if other people have the same kind of issues where you can't quite find a dealer in your area, like the ones you've seen on some of those YouTube channels. So let me know, do you have that same issue, or do you have a great local coin shop owner? How long did it take you to find that local coin shop owner? And, are you happy with them? Is it good to have that alternate source besides the online dealers? I'm thinking it would be. Plus, also, if you need to sell, you can't sell to a lot of the online dealers, but it's nice to have another source too, where you can potentially, pick something up. I didn't ask him that. So next time I'm there, I'll ask him that as well. But anyway, I think my local coin shop woes may be solved with this new store. Might even go to the nicotine store sometime in the future. But yeah, it's looking a lot better. Hopefully you enjoyed my ramblings about my local coin shop issues. And I don't know if you can relate or not, or if you just have a fantastic one. Love to hear your comments on that. Would love to get your thumbs up on this video. It really does encourage us YouTubers to create more content and to buy more silver and gold. But thank you for watching. Hope you're having a great day, evening, dusk, whatever it happens to be. God bless and take care. 40% of my tube. Oh, yeah.